Here's that group of immature turkey vultures in the same tree. Must be to do that. There's, let's see how many is there. Well, I'm out on the farm field and I just spotted this piece of bone or antler. It's quite old, quite ancient actually. And I will take that and examine it because it could be part of something of a bone or antler too. Now here next to it is another small piece of bone, so I'll take those together. I don't see any other ones lying right here, but yeah, those are both really nice and fascinating finds. And then I moved just a short ways away, only inches actually, and here's another piece of bone or antler. That comes to a point that could have possibly been a bone arrowhead, and that's what I'm going to say it is, because that's very much what it looks like. So that's my first arrowhead find out here for the day, and it's a bone, or I mean a bone. Here's a piece laying on the surface. This is a piece of chert, gray chert. What attracted me to it is the serrated edge, because oftentimes when you find some chert that's serrated like that, it was used as a cut. It was used to cut maybe wood or small branches or whatever needed to be cut with a small handheld saw like that, which is exactly what it is. It's a chert handheld saw. Well, I don't want anybody concerned about it, but right up there where that logs across the water, that's where I had my Bigfoot sighting. Now I haven't shared the video with or the photo with anybody yet, so I'm going to show you my Bigfoot clip that I shot right there with a little help from AI. Let's take a look. Alright, I just spotted this rock here. Not sure if it's anything, but it looks very flat and pointed, and it is very smooth. It has been rubbed smooth on that side. And yes, that's definitely a rubbing stone. Very nice too, very nice. It's been used for a long time. So that's a good piece to take on home. I really don't collect these anymore, but I'm going to show, because there's so much of it out here periodically. This is a piece of stoneware, and it's brown. If this side would have had blue glaze at all on it, I would have kept it. These are probably all from the 1830s Judge Miller time, because it is where I'm at right now. That was at one time Judge Albert Miller's homestead here on the Saginaw River. Here's a bit of a larger rock. Compare it to my hand, it's fairly good size. I'm looking at these etching type marks on it. There's that, there's an X like there, like that, some on the side. That could be a tablet stone, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to leave that one for somebody else. But it's pretty cool. It's just here, piece of chert. Okay, just spotted one of my favorite wildflowers of spring, and they're like a wild iris. They're beautiful, absolutely stunning. I think there's an insect down inside that one. And then a couple more starting to come out, but beautiful. I love these. They are just, to me, extraordinary flowers. Check that out. Glad to see them finally coming out. Just spotted this piece of chert in the ground here, and it looks napped on this side. I don't know if it is anything. I haven't extracted it yet, so let's take a look and see. No, it is it looks like it's been pressure flaked along the edge, bifacial. That is a nice handheld knife or cutting device. So we find a lot of knives out here like that, but this is a nice sized one. So yeah, that's a stone knife. It's been napped on the edge. If you can see that, keeps going in and out of focus. I don't know why. Anyways, that's what it is. It's going home. I have a collection at home of what I call broken heart pieces, and here's one of those. It's a nice, really nice base of an arrowhead, and it would have been a beauty. Corner notched, side notched. Wow. Wish the rest of it were here, but I'll take it home anyways. Still a nice find. Here is what appears to be an ovate knife. It's a piece of chert. It's been worked into that shape. Pressure flaked on the edges. Pretty much bifacial. Yeah, that's another type of knife, an ovate knife. So that'll go home with me too. Well, I showed you what I found on the field today, but what I found on the way home was probably a lot better, a lot more interesting this time. And with the help of my son David, I got some of these pieces home that I'd like to show you now. A house was being cleaned out. There's a set of 3 Toby type mugs. I don't think they're real old. They may be vintage, but not antique, but those are kind of cool. And back here is a 15-inch tall Fenton Vaseline glass, mint green. Really lovely piece. No chips, no damage. This Dow has a strange look on his face, but he looks like he might be from one of the Balkan countries the way he's dressed. I don't know. And then there's die-cut Kern sausage advertisement from Kern Sausage in Frankenmuth, Michigan. I'm thinking it's probably 1940s or 1950s. Pretty nice piece to find. And then this suit of armor guy. He's about, what, 25 inches high? Excuse me, CJ. About 25 inches high. And then over here, a couple pieces that aren't that great, but the Prince Charming porcelain Dow with tags. And then this Jardinier, but that's a repot. Over here, a couple bigger pieces. This frame is genuinely an antique frame, but I don't know about the canvas that's in it. The canvas that's in it is actually kind of old, but it could be Gelke. And then there's the glider horse, which is in pretty good condition. And then this little kid's rocking chair that has a pony motif on the back. So that's what I found on the way home.